The passage of time. The inevitable, slow but sure decay and degradation of all things sacred. But how to display it? Here's a tutorial. A few months ago, I had the idea to use an armor stand as a pendulum in a clock, but lo, how humble beginnings. Look at it. It's a bit sad. Yes, the redstone is so primitive. In the Buildstone Discord, NuggStillPlays had a design that used the corner of the floor and wall to hide the piston, allowing for a design 2 blocks tall that didn't show any wall moving. Nukospin evolved it further. By using slime blocks, only 1 piston was needed, and it was far enough away to not be heard. They also included note blocks in order to add a ticking sound. Isn't that wonderful? However, with the note blocks as close as they are, they could be heard from very far away, which I think would be rather annoying if you built it in your base. So I made a design that puts the note blocks much further down. This allows for the ticking sound to only be heard within a certain range of the clock. If we turn it on, you can see it's loud up close, but as I back up, it slowly fades away. Perfect for putting in your base. As you can see, the redstone isn't too complicated really. To build it, put a honey block in the ground wherever you want the clock to be. Add an armor stand facing sideways with some boots, and then push a carpet and top slab into it with a honey block for alignment. Make sure there's no blocks underneath the honey block, because otherwise the alignment will fail. Once that's done, remove the honey block and push in some blocks behind it. 3 is enough. Once this one's down here, just place a block on top, right there. And then you're done. Add some trapdoors, just like so. And you can place anything on top here to act as the clock face. There are some other designs that are pretty decent, so feel free to use any that you like. Once you have the L shape in place, put slime blocks below it like so, and extend this line down 8 blocks. Once you've done that, add the piston, and this redstone setup here for a clock. This timing on the repeaters will give you exactly 1 second's delay, however you can use whatever you like. You can have a lever behind the comparator for turning on and off. However, if you want the lever to be at the top, you can use this design, just like so, and the lever powers the redstone. The redstone that goes into this block comes down here and powers a trapdoor of the same kind. All the way down here, where the wall updates the observer in the same way, powering this piston to change the ticking noise. This note block's on default, and this one has 2 right clicks. The height of the wall will determine how loud and how far away the ticking can be heard from. I've used 27 walls here. However, you may use whatever number you like. 27 is an ideal number for having the sound heard from 16 blocks away. That's all there is to it. If you notice the armor stand glitching out, it's a unique bug to the most recent update. Nothing to do about it, or maybe they'll fix it. Anyways, I hope you enjoy. Like, subscribe, all of that. Later.